Okay, this is feeding time, and this is the community tank. I've had several. That's a Autocyclus right there, and there's one up on the wall there. Those are platies. Those are tiger barbs. That's a molly back there. I think she's about to have a litter. There's a fancy guppy. There's several Endler guppies in here. And anyway, this is yellow squash that I blanched that they're eating. I gave them grindle worms earlier, and I think they're kind of burnt out on the grindle worms. I don't know if there's something there that's bothering them or whatever. But at any rate, this is a little filter I got at Temu. They're inexpensive. They work very well. They provide the oxygen and whatever. This is my heater. I don't use it much because the weather's warm here in East Texas most of the time. Right now we're having cold weather. And at any rate, thermometer, doesn't gonna use it much either, can't see it very well. At any rate, fancy guppy, that's a pretty little dude right there. He's gonna make some pretty babies. There's a small, you can see back behind, that's a platy. One of them had babies, and that's the only one that survived. I try to keep plants in here, and they don't do very well for some reason. Maybe it's the plants I'm getting. At any rate, you can see these are dying. And but anyway, that's one of those things too. This is not going to be a very long video. I'm seated right now, and everything. You can see right here, this is a Cory and Cory. We'll just call it a Cory, Panda Cory, and he's in a catfish family. I don't know where they got the Cory from, but there it is. And hope you enjoy this. There's a tiger barb, and there's tiger barb back over here. 3 tiger barbs. This is an Autocyclus right there. They are scavengers. They're good to have around. They're extremely skittish. Jump around. Japanese trapdoor snail, and a large Japanese trapdoor snail. Okay, there's the molly. She does that stuff. She swims and just jerks her body around. I don't know. That's a fish thing, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's uncomfortable and trying to get comfortable. This is the little platy that was born and got away from being eaten. And that's the problem with fish. They have babies, and the other fish will gobble them down if they're small enough, and most of these are small enough. But at any rate, I am going through this and blah blah blah. This is dirt down here, and this is sand, and supposed to be an inch of dirt, and I got a little bit too much, I think, and then 2 inches of sand, and then the plants can get down, rooted down, and get nutrients from the dirt. And one of those things, I tried this to see how it was, and I'm not yet made up my mind if I'm going to keep these like this, or in fact change them out to some degree or whatever. Both of what you just saw are guppies. Ding ding and ding ding. One here and one there. The platies are one of the things. I'm going to stand up here and go look at what is a real anomaly for me. I had swordtail pineapple swordtail. See the lines that are there? And this is a platy right there. These are all mollies. There's a platy. And it looks to be, I can't tell yet, they're not large enough. It looks to be that they're females. Anyway, there's their food, and they're picky about it. They're picky about most everything. They like the flakes for some reason, and they don't have much food value to them. But anyway, there's 15 of the little dudes in here. And then these are, can't see them, I've got lines in the way. But at any rate, that's a problem too. Got to get them at the back, but I got to rearrange this stuff. These are guppies, all female guppies. That one's going to make some pretty babies. That one is too. But at any rate, black tails, they look nice. They're bigger. They're a bigger fish than most guppies are. And I like that. And I'm going to breed them to be bigger, I hope. Okay, then back down here. This is both, they've got fin problems, but I'm doctoring them to see what I can get out of it. Can't see them very well because they're brooding. She has not made eggs yet, but she's close. He's been building nests. These are originally called Siamese fighting fish. Now they call them betas. And they were bred in Thailand, Siam. Anyway, there's their feed. And this is a beautiful little dude. She's another beta Siamese fighting fish sort of stuff. At any rate, she's pretty. She's just getting her color. She was not colored before, and she's not particularly wanted, I guess you'd say, as far as a fish goes. He is a veil tail, not much tail left, but most of it I think is from him chasing her and them swimming so hard. I think that's what's caused the problems with the fins. But I've got some beta doctor that I've been dropping in the tank, trying to get him better. He is pretty. I think he's going to be a good papa when she finally does lay eggs. But I think that's going to be another, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. She's sitting around. I'm going to see if I can come up here and get her. She's just doing what she's doing like that, and not very active. And that leads me to believe she's swelled up in her abdominal area. So I believe she's about to do something. Love to get some blue babies out of her. But then that's, that's a happenstance. Never know what it's going to be. I got to clean this tank a little bit. Oh, sopping it off. Now, these fish, I've got a big one up here. They stay behind the dang plants. Can hardly ever see one. Anyway, these are harlequin barbs. I think there's 3 in there, hopefully. And I don't know what's in this thing. At any rate, then there's this one. And maybe I'm just growing plants there. Anyway, I'm going to take a rest right here and come back, show you all my stuff. And I like watching them. I like the what they do, the playfulness that they have, all that they do. And she's what do they call them? She's got that lyre tail. I think she's a Molly. Molly's bothering her anyway. So I don't know. Maybe buy some lyre tails off of eBay or something. They're expensive off of there, but they're also better than what you get at a pet land, Petco, pet whatever. A lot of those have red worms, and they have to be isolated and medicated, and sometimes they just don't make it. The mother for the babies I showed you up there that are no longer babies, but they were babies. She had the babies, and I found the babies the next morning, and she was belly up. I hated that, and it happens. Fish don't live long. All of them. There she is doing her silly stuff again. And usually 7 to 10 years at the most. But then according to conditions, I like to keep the water here warm, not hot. 77, 78. Try not to get below 78, 77. Sometimes 76, 75 is what they're normally conditioned to. And I think it'd be nice to set up a tripod and just let some people watch these fish do their antics. And I'm going to get some more fish to put up in those 3 sections that I've got. I got to get some shiners to put in there to see that they're okay, make certain that they're livable. These two had several fish in each one of them, and they all died except an octo in both sides. I haven't seen this one lately, but I haven't found a body. And they are very, very reclusive. At any rate, if you will, like my channel, subscribe, and I'll try to keep whatever information I've got. It's not much. I'm just a fish enthusiast. I'm not an expert by any means. I know that tiger barbs are sociable, whereas some of them aren't. Some of them, if it's not their species, they will kill other fish. But they're pretty. They're striped, and they look like jailbirds. Old style jailbirds, that is. Okay. All right. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Comment if you will. Please share. That helps so much. And YouTube appreciates that. Thanks for being with me. Let me know.